Good morning. Here's a problem at the world's weirdest zoo. This is an algebraic solution for this problem. At the world's weirdest zoo, there are only giraffes and penguins. There are 50 animal necks and 154 feet. If each penguin has exactly 2 feet, if each giraffe has exactly 4 feet, and if each animal has exactly 1 neck, how many of each type of animal are at the zoo? In this problem, if you are in a liberal arts math course, this is probably a puzzling kind of activity where you kind of puzzle your way through to find a solution. But you might be in a different type of class where this is a problem that deals with systems of linear equations. This is an algebraic solution, and so we will get a couple of equations going to start with. For the solution using algebra and equations, let's let P represent the number of penguins, and let's let G represent the number of giraffes. We have animal necks and animal feet to think about. Each animal has exactly 1 neck, so penguins plus giraffes should equal 50. If you counted up the total number of necks, we should have 50. P plus G equals 50. For animal feet, the penguins each have 2 feet and the giraffes each have 4 feet, so 2p plus 4g equals 154 feet total. To solve this algebraically, we need to take one of the two equations and solve it for either p or g to make a helper equation. That way we can substitute it into the other equation. It would be easiest for us to solve the equation about the animal necks. P plus g equals 50. To do that, I'm going to subtract g from both sides of the equation. And that will give me P equals 50 minus G. This should make really good sense. If we took the total number of animals, which is 50, and subtracted off the giraffes, we would be left with the number of penguins. We will take that helper equation and substitute it into 2p plus 4g equals 154, being very careful and using parentheses. We will get 2 times the quantity 50 minus g, plus 4g equals 154. We need to do distribution on 2 times the quantity 50 minus g. That will give us a new equation of 100 minus 2g plus 4g equals 154. Combining like terms will give us 100 plus 2g equals 154. And then isolating 2g, we will subtract 100 first. We'll get 2g equals 54 when we subtract 100 from both sides of the equation. Then we'll divide both sides of that equation by 2. That will leave us with g equals 27. That's nice, we found the g value, but we also need the p value. So you can go back to your helper equation, p equals 50 minus g, and substitute in a g value of 27. That'll give us p equals 50 minus 27, or p equals 23. Now we have a value for G, which is the giraffes, and a value for P, which represents the penguins. We still need the answer to the weird zoo problem. We should also check to see if it's reasonable and whether we can check this, really check it. For the answer to the weird zoo problem, we came up with G equals 27 and P equals 23, and that means the answer is that there are 27 giraffes and 23 penguins at the world's weirdest zoo. As far as whether this answer is reasonable, notice that we came up with a positive number of giraffes and a positive number of penguins. That's good because we can't have negative numbers of animals. And we also got whole numbers of giraffes and penguins, which is also good and reasonable. To check this, we talked about animal necks and animal feet. Let's see if those quantities came out correctly. For the animal necks, we would be looking at taking the animals and adding them together because each animal has 1 neck. 23 plus 27 gives us 50, which was the number of necks we were supposed to start with. And then for the feet, we have 2 feet on each penguin and 4 feet on each giraffe. So 2 times 23 plus 4 times 27 works out to be 154, which is the number of animal feet that we were given. So it appears that our answer is correct.